be the same thing that everyone ever says when they go live. They say, and we are live, like they're not live. Even podcasts and stuff, they say they're live, but are they live? I don't know if I'm using this or not. I should have probably checked that before. Just gonna wait for 1 or 2 people to come on before I carry on. But for those who are watching after the fact, welcome. Welcome to a short little ITTF live. Hey, we've got our first person here. Welcome. Top chat, live chat, all messages. Welcome to our first person. Who are you? Pop a comment in so I can see who you are and say how's it. We're just waiting for 1 or 2 more people to come on, and then we will carry on, because we are doing a live video, and you don't want to do a live video to no one and then you end up not live to anyone. Hey, we got 2 people. Why is this thing not working here? Super chat, no. Top chat, messages such as potential spam. There we go. Hello, we got Matthew Crawford. Good evening, Keaton. Really enjoying your channel. Thanks, man. And then we got Tunes. Oh, nice. How's it? Hello. Sad SA. Yay, now we've got people. Yay, we've got 12 people. Hello, guys. Fantastic. Thank you for joining us at this live video. I thought I'd do a quick little live video to chat about the recent Rietvlei session, and maybe talk about Aqua. But if you guys have got questions, you guys want to just chat, I'm happy to do that. So basically this is an example of the live videos that I'm going to do. Let's hope we catch something big. Yeah, I've got one rod left before I go. I wanted to stay the night, but unfortunately such is life. So yeah, this is an example of what I'm going to do every week for my patrons. Once I hit 10 patrons in Patreon, I'm going to do a live video every week for them to chat to my patrons about whatever they want to talk about, upcoming sessions, past sessions, rigs, how-to stuff. If they need help on the bank, if they need help on stuff, we can talk about it. We'll talk about future content that is up and coming, those kind of things. So for now, everyone gets the live videos. So if you guys got any questions about fishing, about camping, about outdoors, all that stuff, rigs, yes, rigs, all that kind of stuff, just let me know. What kind of stuff do you want to know about it? So I thought I'd start off and talk about the recent video that I posted, the session at Rietvlei. Rietvlei is a place in Pretoria. It's a nature reserve, and they've got all kinds of animals there, including hippos, and it's an absolutely wonderful place to go that welcomes all kinds of fishermen. You can do topgooi, you can do specimen, you can do bass, barbel fishing, pretty much any kind of fishing they allow it, so that's really great to go to. It also has some massive fish in it. At the moment it seems like only the smaller fish are coming out, especially for me. I caught only small fish. Even when I chucked the spider down, it was just small fish after small fish coming in and just hoovering up the bait. The baits were working and I was getting tug after tug, but the thing is they were all little fish, and I went to Rietvlei to try to catch something big, so that didn't work out for me. In terms of baiting and rigs and strategy and stuff, I went for Ronnie Rig. I always go for a Ronnie Rig with a stealth Mulberry pop-up there. Have you been to BS Blast? No, I haven't been to BS Blast. I usually go with a mixed berry pop-up with a Ronnie Rig, and that has caught me a fish every time I've gone to Rietvlei. So guys have blanked Rietvlei, maybe try that. You can see the exact rigs that I used in the video itself. I tried 2 different ones, the Old Faithful one with that Gardner, I think it's the CRV hook, that very bendy one, and then a heavy lead on that, and then on the other one I went for a much smaller, more subtle approach, which actually caught more fish. It was oh no, I put it away, did I? Yes I did, damn it. I had some pineapple pop-ups there, 14 mils. If you look at the video, There's the 14mm pineapple pop-ups with a size 6 quarter crank Kamakura on there, and that just did the business. The fish were going nowhere. Yeah, I really like that rig. I'm going to start using it more often. I can't use the exact same thing here at Aqua because they've got a size 4 hook limit. That's just to protect fish's mouths and stuff for everyone to abide by, so I do that. It's also barbless here. If this rod goes off, guys, please, you got to tell me, because yeah, I'm busy chatting to you, Oaks. So yeah, it was quite a learning experience for me. It was also a bit frustrating because usually the hippos are the island side, that kind of side of Rietvlei, but then I was there and I was fishing, and then I cucked myself. Yes, I was. So I caught 2 fish at the same time. My 2 rods went off at the same time, both little guys, and I was halfway through putting the rods out with the Catch X bait boat, and I just hear this hippo. Hello, Pva. Sorry, my reading isn't great. So yeah, as it's halfway across, I just hear this hippo noise, and you know how water makes sound travel like crazy, so it sounded like it was right there, even though it was about 100 meters away. It wasn't that close. And yes, this did I cuck. I don't mess with hippos. Hippos are not fun, especially when you're standing on the wrong side of the hippo fence thing, which is broken most on. I walked down the bank a bit, and it was pretty broken, which is. Hippos won't really do anything to you if you're inside your closed tent and you're not making noise. They don't really care. They just want to graze. But if you startle them, then they'll move. So I thought, let's rather please post pictures of your rigs on Instagram. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I thought, let me just rather take in my lines, not mess with the hippos, because the hippos are moving across, and they moved from the island side-ish across the slope and into the reeds, and then I think I heard them once. I think they were outside, but I'm not sure of it. I didn't see them, so I just had a nice sleep, and then the next morning I just caught more small fish and thought, okay, I'm done with the small fish, and packed up and left. But it was a nice place to go. It's also not the most expensive place. It's like 180 rand a night. Since you're asking for my Instagram account, it's just at It's Tip Top Fishing, TIPPTOPP Fishing. Yeah, there's just some cool pictures there. I sometimes do cool stories. But yeah, most of my stuff is YouTube and YouTube first. Yeah, is there anything you guys would like to know about anything? If you guys got any questions, please post in the questions. All 3 of you guys that liked this video, thank you so much, you legends. And then yeah, maybe we can talk about today's session. Basically, I have been here at Aqua Paradiso. I love Aqua. It is just a fantastic venue, and it's one hell of a challenge. The fish have been here. They've been, let me show you. Yeah, there you can see it. They've been there under this tree and a little bit further out. So now under that tree is a sunken tree. Now Aqua used to be a quarry, so it's just deep water and big trees. What baits are you using and flavors? And then have I fished Academy lakes? Not yet. Okay, so what baits am I using at the moment? I have got some specimen, what's it called, stealth baits, boilies that I've been using at the moment. I've been using them whole, 20 mils whole and crushed. They've been doing pretty well. And then in terms of ground baits and stuff, I've been doing a lot of particles at the moment. Some cooked corn, maize. You soak it for 24 hours and then cook it till they burst and they're completely soaked up, they're saturated with water. I use those, and then I've used some pellets. I'm using some of the fish clinic pellets, the 2 mil ones. Yes, they are fantastic, and they're perfect size for stick baits. So I'm using that, and they reek. They got a hell of a strong smell on them. So it's perfect for, especially now going into autumn and winter, when you just got single hook bait and a stick, and you chuck that out. Makes a little food area that's big enough for one big carp to do one suck, and then it pulls up your hook bait and the pellets at the same time. That's kind of what I'm going for at the moment. What other baits am I using? Oh, those pop-ups. Can't remember the name of it now. Bugger it. I'm going to lift the camera and we're going to go and fetch it, because I've decided that you guys need to know what it is. If you've seen the video that we've done already, then you know what it is. Where is it? See, look at my little box of tricks. I've got all sorts of cool things here. Did I put it in? Yes, I did. In my tackle books in the car. Opening the car, going into the tackle box, into my tackle box that I got from Shiraz. See, these are the pellets. Let me bring them out. And I've got these and that. Okay, so we've got it. Sorry about that, guys. So these are the pellets. Look how little they are. Let me actually wait until I've stood so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing instead of a whole bump and my double chin. There you go. Can you see me now? Lovely. Okay, so these are the pellets, the Fish Clinic pellets. I don't know why the camera does it. It's so irritating when they switch it around. Anyway, so this is Fish Clinic or Hashif pellets. This is what they look like in my hand. Can you see them? They're very little and they smell like hell, so my hand currently stinks, but they work really well. I'm a fan of the Fish Clinic stuff. So in terms of pop-ups that I usually use, I like to use Ronnie Rig, so spinner rig, so I like pop-ups. So this is it. It's the solar pop-ups, the 14mm pineapple pop-ups. They are great. And then I put a bit of something special on the tops there, and it's a very, very sweet substance. So like it's super sweet, and you just touch your tongue on it, and then you're tasting sweet for about half an hour. It's amazing stuff, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Sorry, because they don't sell it. Then if I'm going for a more junior, I'm fishing at Aqua Paradiso. If I'm going for a more subtle hook bait, I go for this. This is the Nash Cray 15mm pop-ups. Now these things smell like death. Yeah, and they are super brown. There you go. Can you see that? They're brown and they blend in with the bottom, and that's when I'm trying to be subtle. So you get fish that go for the obvious stuff. So you got a bright yellow pop-up in an area full of dark pellets. I'm going to show it to you now. So basically it looks like that at the bottom. Whoops. And once man, I'm struggling here, sorry guys. So it looks like that. There you can see there. So it's a very obvious hook bait with brown pellets. So I do that if I'm going for the fish that grab the most obvious thing, or if the water clarity is pretty murky, I do that. But if the fish are a bit finicky and they're not really biting the more obvious baits, I go for this, like that. So it's a brown bait on brown freebies, and that usually picks up the fish that are more shy, that don't really want to bite obvious hook baits, or they've been caught too many times, or that kind of thing. Yeah, those are really the baits that I'm using. I've been doing species fishing now for 3 years, and I'm going overseas soon. Junior, congrats, bro. Where do you buy most of your baits and tackle? Okay, so basically I get most of my stuff from two places. The one is cmfcarp.co.za. Go there if you want to use, there's a promo code. Go there, use the promo code. It's in the previous video. and you can get 10% anything, 10% off anything you buy there. So, and they've got Nash, Solar, Jag, they've got Witchwood, NGT, they've got all those kind of things. Underdog Angler, hello Dean, my friend. So you can get 10% off anything you buy there at cmfcarp.co.za if you use the promo code. I think the promo code's ITTF123, all capitals, but just double check the videos, my previous videos, it is in the descriptions for those. And then the other place I get it from is SNZ Tackle, the one and only, the guy who is the man, Shiraz Ismail, the man who helps everyone with their carp fishing. So if you guys are new to carp fishing, make sure to go to SNZ Tackle. Shiraz is incredible. He looks after you. He makes sure you got the right stuff, and he saves you from buying rubbish and helps you avoid wasting money on crap. Shiraz is an absolute legend. So go to www.snztackle.co.za if you want to do the online stuff. It's got a massive range of all sorts of stuff: Ridge Monkey, Corda, Nash, Fox, Witchwood, Mainline, Sisimua, I think. He's got everything. Jackal, every brand, carp brand you think of, he's probably got it. But also just make sure to go by his shop, and then you can get that one-on-one service that Shiraz is famous for. He's absolute legend and a good friend and a really good man. So yeah, it's a privilege to know him, privilege to call him my friend. Go there and you can meet him. Hansi at cmfcarp.co.za is also an absolute legend, who is also a close friend and a wonderful man, and a privilege to know him too. So those are two wonderful South African companies that I fully support. What's your name on Instagram? I said it earlier. It's at It's Tip Top Fishing, TIPPTOP Fishing. And yeah, that's my Instagram. What else would you guys like to know? We've got another 2.5 minutes left before we have to end it. And please run now. Yes, I'd love that to run. What's your name? So what are good dams in Western Cape? The Cape is very hard. I know some dams, but I'm not allowed to tell people because they say I'll tell you where it is, but you're not allowed to tell any of your followers. So that sucks. So I can't really say where good places are going. So my suggestion is to get hold of Johan from Fish Clinic. He might be able to help you. So just go to Fish Clinic and then send some messages there. I'm sure if you order some bait and ask for some advice, Johan will help you. I started business fishing in 2021. Nice. Very cool, Stefan. Or Steven, I think it's Stefan. Yeah, are there any more questions, guys, before we've got a minute and a half left. Come on. How to get a bigger fish than 8.2? Patience. It takes a long time to get into that 10 kilo club. It took me 2 years. It's just patience, keep fishing and you will get it. Because if you can catch an 8.2 kilo fish, you can catch a 10 kilo. It's just luck of the draw. So I know that you have to pay for Aqua Paradiso. Are there any good places in Johannesburg? There's plenty. Aqua's great. Where there is there's Bergstug, there's Kloofstug, there's GNU, there's Fun Fishing is an awesome place. I love Fun Fishing, especially for new guys. Fun Fishing is the bomb. Where else? Laurentia, but you got to qualify. Dean, we do need to go fish again, but when can you come out? Pva Bags are particle mix for beginners or specimen. I'd say a safe bet is particles. Particles are great. It's a great feed, and then using a PVA bag on top of that is a great thing to do, because a PVA bag is quite a safe rig. So even if you don't know the bottom that you're fishing on, a PVA bag will protect your hook bait even if it lands in thick silt and stuff. Then we've got Jonathan, is M-wrench good? M-wrench is good if you know how to catch it, if you know how to work it. Just keep safe while you're there, don't go alone. But there's some lacquer fish there, like a koi there. There's some anglers, you gotta spend some time to learn how to catch fish there. But M-wrench, there are some fish there and it's free. Wow, what else? Thanks man, making good content, to learn a lot from your videos. Thanks, Steven. Is it Stefan or Stefan? Stefan. Sorry for my reading. Jonathan, yeah, any tips for what? I need a bit of specifications, and then I'm going to do one last question, and then we've got to go. Then we've got to get out of here and end this video. Oh yeah, one last question. Who's going to get it? Last question before we get out of here. While we're waiting for the question, if you guys want to support It's Tip Top Fishing, make sure to go over to the Patreon page. If you want to buy me a coffee, or you won't go to coffee, every cent I make in Patreon will be spent on making bigger and better videos for you guys. Okay, so Steven is first, and then we'll sneak in Jonathan. What's my favorite rig? Right now it's the Ronnie Rig or spinner rig, whatever you want to call it. There is a how-to guide to tie it. That is my favorite rig at the moment. And then any tips for M-wrencher? Yeah, spend time and use wafters. I think wafters work best there. A wafter is, for those who don't know, is a bait that is slightly buoyant but not pop-up buoyant. So it'll lift, it'll make your hook and your bait slightly buoyant, so it'll sit on the bottom of the lake bed, but as soon as a carp sucks, it's going to go straight into the carp's mouth. Okay, so that's it for this episode. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. For you guys that clicked like, thank you so much. For all you guys that commented, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, you guys are legends. If it wasn't for you guys, Tip Top wouldn't exist. So I owe you guys pretty much everything that Tip Top is. So thank you so much. Till next time, tight lines, guys. And now I need to end the live thing. How do you do that? Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. Bye.